Hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube. Keep forgetting Vornclex is in the cube. It's kind of sweet. I like the artwork. It's just kind of like, I don't know. The cube doesn't really need more 6-drops. Anyway, what do we want out of this pack? What would you guys want? Let me know in the comments what you would take here. And then I'll stall for a bit. Because there's a lot of good decisions. There's no lands. Well, this card, but that card is mostly unplayable. I'm going to take Chromox. It's good in so many decks. It enables unfair things. It's like good in Storm. It's good in Aggro, which I think are the two best archetypes in Cube by far, because they're just proactive. It's a lot easier to execute your own game plan than to stop a bunch of different opponents' game plans. So I'm going to take that. There's a Thalia in the pack. Thalia might come around. We'll see if people have started listening to my warning of mono white being insane. Maybe it doesn't come around, but if it doesn't, that's also fine. Here we have Preordained Narset, Lotus Petal, and an Arid Mesa. I guess a lesser extent Stone Coil, but I wouldn't take it this early. I love Preordain. It's just so good in so many decks, but Narset, it's such a silly card. Like, it just does too much. So I might just end up taking Narset because it's absurd. It's good in Storm if you have Time Twister. You can remove your opponent's hand. It's like a 3-mana dig through time because you get to look at the top, essentially 8 cards and grab 2. Preordain is nice though. It's really cheap. I'm going to take Narset. I think Narset's just too silly to pass up. Ooh, okay. We have Jace Vryn's Prodigy, Gitaxian Probe, Muldrifter, Thran Dynamo Goblin Guide. And I love Mirari's Wake. It's in an unfortunate color pairing where there's just not much good support for green-white in this cube. Or green-white doesn't really want more than 5 mana, so it's kind of a weird card. But I think I'm between Jace Probe and... Well, yeah, Jace Probe and Muldrifter. I love the Drifter. But I think the cheaper cards I'm going to like more. Jace has a lot of good uses. Being able to flash back old cards is so worthwhile. Here we have Mana Tithe and Gush. We need to decide, I guess, if we think we're going to go more Stormish. Tithing it up. Metamorph is also a pretty safe pick. It just copies anything. So we could also take Metamorph, but I think Mana Tithe is just a better card. I meme on this card, but my win rate with Mana Tithe over many leagues is like 84% or something silly. That's higher than Counterspell, higher than Time Walk, higher than Mana Drain. Like, I know the archetype is good, but just the card itself, I have so much data that shows this card wins a lot. But Gush seems really good with what I have going so far, so I'm going to take Gush. Like, if I have outs to go mono blue, I think mono blue is just going to be the best deck. Factor Fiction seems awesome with everything I have going on. Bitter Blossom, Darkslick Shores are also good, but if you can go mono blue in Vintage Cube, that's just the actual dream. Here we can take Golos, Emery, Kolaghan's Command. Not a lot else. I mean, Emery's okay. Golos is good if we get Shelldock and things. I think Golos has higher... Well, Emery's really good if we get Black Lotus LED. I'll take Emery. And then we get Goblin Welder, good with Emery decks. Winter Orb is good if we're playing Urza. I think otherwise it's quite bad. I love Goblin Welder. We have Emery and a Chromox, but not too much else. I guess at that point we might as well take Winter Orb and try and wheel the Welder. And there is a Workshop. There's also a Thief of Sanity. That's actually a reasonably late Thief of Sanity too. So I guess the question is, do we want to go mono blue artifacts or blue black thief? I'm going to take Workshop. I'm going to say this. I don't think this is the correct pick. I think if you're trying to maximize win rate, Thief of Sanity is just going to be consistent. I haven't drafted artifacts in a long time, so I'm just going to speculate on the Workshop just for the sake of having fun. Like, it might end up more interesting than, you know, everyone knows how blue black plays out. It does things and then wins or dies. Here we can take Thassa's Oracle, Languish, or Heartbeat. I'm going to take the Oracle. No. Yeah, I'll take Oracle. I am mono blue. I mean, if I get enough blue pips, Oracle Yawgmoth's Bargain is kind of a combo, right? We'll take the Bargain, passing some other good cards, but Bargain's good. I think I passed a Sundering Titan earlier, but that's probably going to get picked up. I don't know. This is a really sketchy pick, but I didn't want to go blue-black Thief of Sanity anyway. I wanted to draft something more degenerate. I've been playing mid-range for a long time. Okay, this pack has a lot of things. I mean, green is open. I can take Steve. There's also Gargoth at 5. I guess I'll take Steve. Oh, wow. Okay, we're moving in. Completely switching. Rafel's is better than Freylease. We can take a Garruk Relentless over Trigon Predator. Finale. Wow, this is like the most open I think I've ever seen green. So cutting this. Chromox in green is pretty rough. I'm not playing Thassa's Oracle. We'll see. I mean, That was like a 10th pick for Fellows or something silly. No, it was like a even later. Ooh, Time Walk. Okay. Ooh, wait. We have outs to go blue-green Time Walk now. This is sweet. We've been in so many different archetypes throughout this draft, but blue-green Time Walk is one of my favorites. I think they got rid of Den Protector for some reason. So there's less ways to recur Time Walk, but Narset makes it likely to hit. Factor Fiction, Jace Vryn's Prodigy lets us flash it back. So this deck is looking kind of spicy now. This pack, there's Ugin, Craterhoof, Daze, Flyer Ice. Part of me wants to take Ugin and try and wheel Craterhoof, but I'm just going to take the hoof. Green is open. I don't want to send any more signals for other people to get into green because that's my color. Gilded Goose, Tireless Tracker, Jite, and Ponder. All fantastic cards. I think I'm going to take Goose for the mana fixing. I don't have any turn 1 plays right now, so just speeding up your deck is generally a good thing. Green Sun Zenith is good for Goose, Rafello, Steve. I have Frantic Surge, Terrastodon, Wall of Blossoms. I'll take Green Suns, I guess. Yeah, this is backdooring into a green deck. If we get enough Mana Elves, I might play Winter Orb, but it's just, like, you spend a whole card to use this. I don't know. I might not be able to play... Ooh, Opposition? I mean, that seems fun. Flooded Strand, Windswept Heath are also quite good. In fact, I should maybe just take those. I think at this point, because I have Rafellos, I don't even think I'm playing Emery. Probably not playing Gush. I'm feeling like I'm going to be green with a light blue splash, so I'm just going to get guaranteed that I get... Do we even want to take... Yes, because I want to play Time Walk. I think it's worth splashing the Time Walk in a deck like this, most likely. So I'm going to take the Windswept Heath and just kind of guarantee that I have a fetch in the event that I find a breeding pool or a tropical island. I can do the things that I want. Ooh, I love me a Questing Beast. Dryad is good. Plow Under is also quite spicy, but I think Questing Beast, the more I play with this card, the higher it goes. It just kills him. It just kills him dead. We're going to get last pick something, but the Beast is just so good. Here we can take Devoted Druid. I do like Thieving Skydiver quite a bit, but I think that Druid creates so much mana on its own that it's just worth taking. It also is kind of a sweet combo with Finale of Devastation. If you can Finale for a bunch, then Devoted Druid gets a ton of mana, or gets a ton of toughness, and then you can keep adding mana with it. So it turns this into a weird... I guess Metamorphose would be the best equivalent. I mean, granted, you've already cast Finale for 12, so you're probably winning, but what's better than casting Finale for 12 in... No, what's better than casting Finale for 12? Casting Finale for 12 and then casting Green Suns for 12. Or, not Green Sun Zenith, the Genesis Wave. So I know a lot of people probably would take Fastbond in this deck, but Fastbond, you need a particular type of deck. If we had Time Twister Time Spiral, then I would consider taking it, because you get a bunch of mana. If we had Oracle of Moldiah or Craterhoof, it's a pretty good combo, but on its own, just in a green deck, Fastbond's usually dead draw most of the time. I think I'm going to go for a Deranged Hermit, because we have Craterhoof Behemoth. There's an opposition we might wheel, so there's just a lot of upsides. Here we could take an Elvish Mystic to get another 1 mana elf. Birthing Pod is sweet, but we don't have too much, and then I think the Sword is terrible. Good against me, though. I will say that. Here we have Daze, Fire Ice, and Taiga. Oh, and actually Turn Timber Symbiosis. That seems fine. It can find Craterhoof, so just more shots at Craterhoof seem good. We have some early elves now, so we can take Tracker over Sylvan Caryatid. Yeah, I mean, this deck is kind of just a Craterhoof deck at this point. And my blue is quickly dwindling. I just might not even play blue. Like, it's really worth it to have as many forests as possible for Rafellos. Green is the most open I've ever seen, so I will happily end up in this archetype. Yeah, I'm not playing Jace. It's at this point, we're just playing Time Walk, Factor Fiction, but I could easily cut them. Dryad helps. I think Opposition was in this pack or the next one. Oh, Stone, okay. Yeah, I mean, Dryad, we can now Green Suns for Dryad, Primal Command for Dryad, Finale of Devastation for Dryad. Ooh. Primeval Titan, Shelldock Isle, Consecrated Sphinx. This is a tough pick, actually. No, it's not. I'll just take Primetime. Okay, that was easy. I mean, Primetime makes... It's just so good. Here we have Oko, Search for Tomorrow. Yeah, we'll play Oko. I guess, begrudgingly, I will put this card in my deck. But we now have Time Walk Oko. Like, it's worth the blue splash. I don't think we're going to play Chromebox. There's Nissa Who Shakes the World, who is just absurd in green. Riftwing, Harmonize will be nice, but I think pretty much all of these cards are going to come around if pack 1 and 2 showed us anything. Like, we look at all of our first picks. They're just hanging out. We had a really sick mono blue deck. And then this is why I value staying open. I've drafted an entire insane green deck in like a pack and a half. Just because we found out it's open. If nobody's taking all the good cards, you get everything you could ever hope for. Speaking of everything I hope for, can I get Tropical Island? We can take a Karn. I don't think I like Avacyn's Pilgrim in this situation. And, well, do I need more top end, I guess, is the major question. I mean, I have enough early mana. Mystic, Goose, Green Suns, Rafellos, Sakura Trivelder, Devoted Druid is like plenty. I'll take a Karn. It makes Rafellos much scarier. Oh, geez. There's Channel? I mean, it's good. It's good here. I have Channel Karn is my only real combo. There is Botanical Sanctum for fixing. And then there's a Pelucranos. I might get people yelling at me for this pick. I might just take Botanical Sanctum. Channel Karn is cute, but a lot of the time, I don't really need Channel. Like, I'm going to need 4 green to be able to channel something out. And if I have 4 green, I'm going to take the Sanctum. Well, there's Ulamog, but I don't even think Channel Ulamog, like putting that in my deck would be a net positive because it's going to be hard to cast Ulamog without Channel. And Channel doesn't do a whole lot. I don't know. I think Channel maybe would be a net positive, but do I even want Fauna Shaman? It can grab Mana Elves or Fatties and trade between them. It is good with Channel. If I could have Channel, Fauna Shaman, and Ulamog, then it's more consistent because I have a tutor. I could just take Field of Ruin for the sideboard, though. There we go. Natural Order. Can't really let that one go past. At this point, I don't know how... I guess Lotus Cobra also adds blue. Like Avenger of Zendikar. This deck's insane. I'm going to take Lotus Cobra for the blue. What? Sheldakai Wield. Alright, I mean, I'm probably not playing it, but neither will anybody else now. Here we can take Inferno Titan, because it's pretty good against us. Forge Master. But, I mean, this deck is... I don't even know if I play Time Walk. I know I took... Well, I guess I have Oko, so I'm probably playing blue. We'll count the playables. If I can cut blue, I think I just get rid of these. But I think the blue splash is not too demanding on my mana base, because... Lotus Cobra, Sakura Trivelder, Green Suns, Gilded Goose. That's 4. Dryad is 5. Pelucranos. So someone did take Channel. That's fine. Right now I have 26. Yeah, I guess I do play these. Raging Ravine, Maelstrom Pulse. I mean, Raging Ravine is kind of cute with Primeval Titan, I guess. I don't know. I do not have good Primeval Titan targets. I'll tell you that much. We can add Botanical Sanctum. And this is 23 playables. So I guess this is probably just the deck. I'm playing a bit more lands than I would like, but I'm doing that so I can fit some blue cards in here. We're going to run like, I don't know, 1 or 2 islands and then mostly just forests. Maze of Ith, okay. But I mean, this deck looks disgusting. It has like everything you could ask for. Yeah, 211, 16 land. Oh, I'm not playing Field of Ruin right now. Let's just add a forest. If my opponent has a lot of non-basics or creature lands, I'll bring it in, but Field of Ruin is really awkward when you have Rafellos in your opener. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green sources, or blue sources seems like plenty. I only need 1 and I can tutor them up. And I just want to maximize forests for Nissa Rafellos. The deck seems great. See you guys round 1. Alright, we're playing against LSM guys. We're going to keep this hand. Turn 1, Goosen. Turn 2, Steven. Opponent has the right idea with birds. We can also turn to Rafellos if we want to, off of Green Suns. I'm a bit concerned about them having a mana drain type thingamajig. That's fine though. Sacrifice a food, add green. Green Suns for Rafellos. They might counter it. I mean, they probably do. They don't. Alright, go. Next turn I can play Sakura Trivelder, sacrifice it to put a forest into play for Rafellos. So he only... Whoa! Get it? What? You can't just Soul Ring. You're gonna... Ooh. Okay. Okay. Somehow you have Nissid first. But I do have a Terastodon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Yeah, Gilded Goose is kind of feels bad, I think. Do this. I can play Steve and grab a forest. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 total mana for Rafellos. Otherwise, I could just play Nissa. I mean, Nissa's going to be really good next turn, so I guess I just do that. And we untap this island, because we need forests here. Oh, wait. This doesn't have trample, does it? I messed up. I wanted to play Steve off that island and then I could chump and sack to make another forest next turn. I think it'll be okay, but that was definitely misplay. We do attack Nissa here because it has vigilance. If they block, it's like we blocked, and we're gonna have to block one of the forests so that Nissa doesn't die. Okay, Garruk is good, but not the scariest. Terastodon right now is gonna do a ton of work. Ooh, that's a lot of mana though. Do they have their own Terastodon? No, come on! You can't just have your own Terastodon. This looks like a Karn eating Nissa. Wow, I'm gonna get really punished by not untapping a forest here. What is this draw? I thought my deck was good. My goodness. Okay. We do draw Green Suns. Oddly enough, I'm not out of it. I know it's surprising. I mean, it depends on what they have, obviously, but 4 mana for Garruk. So I can play Garruk, and Garruk fights the forest. I lose Garruk, but then Island gets to kill Karn Liberated. And that seems pretty good. Alright, we'll do that. It also cuts them off green mana. If they have a counter spell here, goodness me. Okay. Garruk kills this forest. Then we kill Karn. The game plan here is to like take them off lands with Nissa somehow. Or just outlast them. Because right now we're not dying too quickly. I mean... Okay, never mind. We're not outlasting their lands with Nissa. They have another... Ooh! Okay, we are dying real fast now. Because they can... Well, they could have Garruk ultimated. Okay, we take 6. We draw Prime Time. We got so punished for not Sakura Tribeldering. Yeah, that's just bad sequencing. I would have had Prime Time. I would have had so much stuff. So we can play Steve. Sack 3, 4 mana. I can Green Suns for 3. Okay. We're just going to set up for the next turn. Now that we've killed Karn. I could also Green Suns for 2 and just get Devoted Druid. And then I can keep my island back to block if I need to. Do I have Dragon Tree Speaker? Let me check. I do not have a Dragon Tree Speaker, so we're just going to Green Suns for 2 to get Devoted Druid. And I guess I might as well attack Garruk here. Because either I'm going to be blocking on defense or offense, and this just forces them to lose the thing. They draw elves. We take 1,000,000 damage. I have to like basically hit natural order this turn. I wonder, I think I might have actually been able to beat this draw in a different world. I can chump with the goose. But I guess I can natural order with the goose, so we need to save the goose for the natural order. Finale of Devastation. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play Deranged Hermit, which does create quite a few blockers. Oh, but they just have Garruk overrun. That was... I mean, I think I'm dying either way. If they don't overrun with Garruk, then I have a hope. Because I can make a Gilded Goose food, I can chump block a bunch of things, and then I can get natural order going. They draw Golos. Okay, I mean, they're showing me more of their deck, which I'm okay with. This is another mirror match, which is quite strange. I'm going to concede it. Yeah, okay. Not beating that. So... I mean, that was like the nut draw from them. I think I could have done it if I had Sakura Tribeldered properly. I kind of like Pelucranos in the mono green mirror match because killing their creature seems quite good, but it's not better than anything else. So, okay. We decided it's fine. Alright, we can do this though. My deck's, I think, still better than theirs. They have Soul Ring, but I don't know why I kept this hand. I guess my deck's full of accelerants. They kept 7, okay. I'm not going to fetch turn 1 because I actually don't mind drawing a 4th land. And it's not a turn 1 Soul Ring or anything, okay. Now I will fetch. We'll attack with Elvish Mystic. I don't want more lands than 4 at this point. Sylvan Library, okay. I can work with that. We draw Foth. I'm going to risk it a little bit and Foth at the end of their turn. They could draw counter magic in this time. Actually, you know what? We're going to Foth right after they Sylvan Library. Because I don't want them to draw blue mana and then counter my Factor Fiction. They go Craterhoof. I'm going to take this pile. I need the accelerants. Will they skip their turn and go to cleanup? That's not something you like to see. They discard Time Twister. They didn't even pay full life, but they must have just misclicked. Because otherwise that play makes no sense. hit F6 instead of F2. That is unfortunate. Sorry, opponent. I could primal command them, but I think it makes more sense to go Gilded Goose, Tireless Tracker, land, make a clue. And now, I mean, we're just drawing to like Time Walk or a bunch of stuff. They can't even really Sylvan Library without dying to life. They cultivate, that's fine. Ooh, we have Oko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I think at this point we probably just Primeval Titan. If that resolves, yeah, okay. Game 3 it is. Yeah, their deck, I mean, if they have Soul Ring, it's going to be the nuts, but if they don't have Soul Ring, it's going to be a rough matchup for them. Let's run it back. I found a clear mulligan. It is this hand. This hand is much better. I will get rid of a forest. This is turn 1 Goose, depending on what we draw, turn 2 Tracker, or Devoted Druid into Deranged Hermit to just start beating down. I kind of like Deranged Hermit, but of course they draw their Time Walk first. So they have Soul Ring and Time Walk. Maybe their deck is better, because that is a lot of stuff. I don't actually have land drops, so I think I just like playing Devoted Druid and passing. Yeah, I actually missed a land drop there. That hurts. I mean, they're cultivating and doing a bunch of stuff. They have Garrick into okay, that's actually not too bad. We're just setting up for a Crater Hoof, I guess. We do draw a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana currently. So if I draw, we're still a bit away from Crater Hoof. So let's, I think, play Tireless Tracker, then play a land. This just pressures Garrick, gives us a clue. I can crack the clue, which I think I'm going to do on their turn. So they probably pay max life into Sylvan if they're missing stuff. Or no life if their hand is just insane. Gold. Oh, they can just shuffle. Okay. They make a beast. Yeah, I think I am going to crack the clue using Gilded Goose. We just want to hit land. Time Walk. Oh, I can cast Time Walk off Dryad. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3. Play Dryad. This becomes an island. Play a land. We get a clue. I can attack Garrick and see how they block, but a double block is pretty rough for me. How much mana do I have total right now? Actually, a double block isn't too bad. Let's attack Garrick and see what happens. I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so any land lets me Crater Hoof. So I can go Deranged Hermit into Time Walk, like the following turn. Okay, I think I like this. So they block. We can kill the beast, or we can kill Golos. I guess the question is, do I want to Time Walk this turn? Did I miss a land drop this turn, or did I play land? Show game log. I did play land this turn. Let's kill the Golos. And Steve gets us most of the way there. So we're missing out on Time Walk for this one turn. And then we're going to set up like a surprise Deranged Hermit Time Walk game over type situation. Oh, they get to flip Nissa. Okay. Good value. They make a 4/4. They're making creatures. No, don't kill my Dryad. Okay. I need to Time Walk like now, because Freyalise can kill my Dryad, and that would be pretty rough too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we play this untapped. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pay 3 life, yes. We cast Time Walk. I guess I'm kind of hoping to hit a land here, aren't I? Or wait. 5, 6. I'm nowhere near hitting it, actually. I think I'm gonna make a food and then play Steve. The question is Crater Hoof lethal next turn? I will have 3 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can cast it. They have 3 planeswalkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess at this point I just keep Steve around. So I can Deranged Hermit. I mean, we're playing a land here. 5, 6, 7, 8 for Crater Hoof. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. So that's 25 plus 5, 6, 7, 8 is 33. And they have 7, 10, 11 blockers. So that's still lethal, I think. Oh, and I can actually attack with Devoted Druid too. So I think we're fine here. Right? We could just untap this. and then move to combat. Let me do the math again. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 15. Yeah, I think that is lethal. Craterhoof takes it down. Take that, Soul Ring Time Walk. We only have Time Walk. We're in the finals with this deck. We're speedrunning this league. See you guys there. All right, we are here for round 2. I'm going to keep this hand. It's a bit sketchy, but we're on the draw, so we have a chance to hit lands. And turn 2 Tireless Tracker or Dryad into Fact or Fiction. Basically, any land is going to be great. If they swords my elf, it won't matter, because now I have extra mana. So take that. Whoa, red-white. Not an archetype you see too often. Do they have Mom plus Bolt? Mom is really, really good against creature decks. Let's play Tireless Tracker. I have a fetch land next turn. I can even go... Next turn I can go Dryad into double land, and I will get a lot of value if they don't kill my tracker here. Okay, I like that. Let's go Windswept Heath. See if they give us a clue. They do. Let's play Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At this point, I probably just want... Play this, get another clue. Fetch. Forest. Another clue. Okay, they didn't have a burn spell. I'm just going to crack this now. And there's no point in attacking because they do have... Ooh. Oh my gosh, this draw is disgusting. I mean, any draw involving Time Walk is disgusting, but we're going to... It's just a lot of clues. And I have no idea what opponent is doing, but I'm like slightly wary of balance, I guess. Let's actually just play this as a land, and I'll pay the life. We get another clue. Crack a clue. We're looking for more lands, I guess. Oh, or a Nissa. Nissa seems quite good. So let's crack another clue, and then we're going to Time Walk. We do hit another land, so we... This is glorious. Let's cast Time Walk now to make sure I have the mana, playing around Mana Tithe too. And just hit swing with both. They might have Condemn, and that's fine. We've gotten good value out of our creatures at this point. Yeah, Condemn is... we gain the life. I mean, we do lose our best creature, but it's fine. This is why you don't play Condemn in an aggressive deck, because, I mean, sure, they got me. 3, 4, 5. We play Nissa. Let's untap this forest. Play a questing beast. Hit them for a whole bunch. Okay, they've had enough. Yeah, that was... I mean, this deck is really sick. So they're red-white. Part of me wants to take out the Turn Timber Symbiosis for a land, but it's so marginal. I guess I just want Pelucranos maybe over... I don't know. I didn't see their deck, but they played Mother of Runes, so I'm just going off of that. I don't know. I'll try Pelucranos instead of Karn. Just lower to the ground. Like, if they try to overrun me with creatures, I'm going to be pretty happy to have a 4 mana 5/5 that can also, like, kill Mom at instant speed. Wow, this hand is quite good. Vector Fiction. I'm just going to play this tapped. I don't want to end up taking extra damage. I don't need to. I have like a million... I don't know. I guess Vector Fiction. I have Vector Fiction for card draw. This is so weird. Red-white land go is not an archetype I'm familiar with. Okay, Sword of Body and Mind is fine. I mean, it's like the best sword against me. If they have a haste creature, I guess they can get me, but I'm not too scared. Although, this is the matchup to bring it in for. Like, this is why I think this card is fine in the sideboard. If you play against blue-green, they don't really have a way to deal with it a lot of the time. Garruk helps. Garruk can kill their creatures. Kind of like Garruk more than Fafnir. It's just insulation. Like, now they know if they play a creature, they have to equip the same turn, but we're gonna play Garruk, and then we can maybe Deranged Hermit. It depends if they have something with the sword. Like a Beaumont Courier here would be pretty rough. Alright, Flametongue Kavu is fine. I think I do just trade off my Garruk to get rid of the Kavu. It's not really that bad. I traded 4 mana for 4 mana. I draw Devoted Druid, which is pretty good. So let's just kill this. Here we can go Forest, Deranged Hermit. This sets up for Natural Order quite a bit better, because then I can go Time Walk, Factor Fiction if I need to. Hellrider is fine. Hellrider on defense is a bit weird. I'm not going to pay the Echo. Let's go land. I mean, I don't mind taking one sort of body and mind hit. So let's just factor fiction, see what we can get. That's a pretty good split, actually. Terracodon versus the world. How much mana am I going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can Terracodon playing around days. Otherwise, I just get Green Suns for Crater Hoof. I actually like Green Suns for Crater Hoof. I can't Time Walk, but that'll be for next turn. So we take one hit. If they happen to mill Crater Hoof, you know, it's whatever. This mill's 10. Yeah. We're taking the gambit. I think I sided out Karn as well. So I don't actually have a way to answer this sword. So I will lose the game if I can't kill them in the next 2 of my turns. So as long as Crater Hoof... Okay, they did hit Crater Hoof, which is pretty unfortunate. Oh, never mind. I have Oko. Oko's fine. Let's Oko. I guess I want to resolve Dryad first. Play Dryad. Okay, now I can play 2 lands. Let's play around Mana Tithe. Play Oko. Then we're gonna... yeah, play Oko. Turn this into a creature. Then we go land. Cast Time Walk. It can Mana Tithe. I don't know. Maybe they have it. Okay. Well, now they're just dead. Oh no, I don't have Crater Hoof, but I do have an Oko, so that should probably get a concession. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's good. Let's play Nissa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nissa will untap this. I mean, all my lands are forests, so I just have like a bajillion mana. Oko's gonna make a food. I can attack with the forest. They trade, that's fine. I can Green Suns for Pelucranos, I guess? That seems pretty good. I guess I need one less. Because next turn I can activate Pelucranos and just wipe their board. Like this. Go ahead. That's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18 Pelucranos mana. So I can activate this for 7, 8 mana? Yeah. And I think I can take Hellrider. This is creature an opponent controls the power 3 or less. Yes, I can swap food for Hellrider here. Okay. This is definitely a deck. Ooh, that's reasonable. Okay. Seems a bit weird to play the Horn before playing Swords, but Prime Time is great. So let's give me your Hellrider, because Oko is such a wonderful card. Then we add mana, untap it here, cast Prime Time, and that's the game. Now we're in the finals. I messed up before. Let's see if we can clutch the trophy. All right, we're playing against the Erm. Let's go first. Yeah, we'll keep this. We can Green Sun Zenith for a Raphelos. Turn 2, depending on what they do. Otherwise, we can try and go for blue mana, but that seems less good. Crater Hoof. I mean, I'm definitely Green Suns for 2 here. The question is, do I get Raphelos or Devoted Druid? Raphelos is just better. Here's my opponent plays Forked Bolt, and I just explode into a million tiny pieces. Okay, that was not a kill spell. They're also discarding the hand size, and they took 2 damage. I didn't draw a land, so I'm exposed to Daze, but I'm so weak to Toxic Deluge as well. But that's okay. I'm willing to take this risk, because next turn I just win. Okay. Frantic Surge is a good ditch effort. I guess they could Corpse Dance like a Gristlebrand. Alright, it is not Corpse Dance Gristlebrand, but they might be able to animate a Battle Sphere, which would be a little bit... Ooh, Soul Rings. No, not Damnation. No! No. Just, I don't even know what the worst card they could play. Recurring Nightmare Pass would be pretty good. This looks like something I... Okay, Animate Dead is not too bad. I mean, Battlesphere is good, but it's a 3/7. I don't even think they can kill my Nissa. If I can draw a land. Goose gives me Time Walk next turn. Do this. Yeah, I think we're just going to Crater Hoof. Or no. Wait, I can Crater Hoof this turn. They're at 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. So this will be a 10/10 trample, and this will be a 6/6 trample. So they just block there, and that doesn't work so well. So let's just play Primeval Titan. Easy ability, yes. Grabbing Forest Botanical Sanctum. Then play Gilded Goose. And then I have Raphaelos mana up to activate it. So they have 1 turn to wipe the board. But a Damnation would be pretty brutal. Or Deluge for 6 even would be kind of disgusting. So don't do that. They just keep tapping 3 mana and it really scares me. Alright, Bone Shredder killing Primetime is fine. Don't care about him too much. I will chump block with Goose to save my Nissa. Just because she gives me all the mana I need for Craterhoof. Does this hit Nissa? It does hit Nissa for 4, okay. So we block with the Goose. Make this food. They play Putrid Imp. Okay. That should be more or less the game. We get to go Windswept Heath for a Forest. Cast Time Walk to start. If they counter Time Walk, then we can just Craterhoof. Okay, then we get to play Questing Beast. Untap this. Swing for a whole bunch. I think I could have played Craterhoof, but I wanted to attack twice. That seems more fun. Also, not showing them Craterhoof is worthwhile. Alright, yeah, we didn't have to show them Craterhoof. Okay, we are up in the finals, I think. I keep saying things wrong. They're blue-black control or Reanimator. Let's just keep the deck the same. This hand is pretty slow. I'm gonna mulligan. I'll keep this one. We can get rid of a land. It's hard to mulligan a hand with Time Walk, and Terastodon is good top end. We can also see how they scry. 2 on top? Uh-oh. Okay, Dryad helps a bit too. So now I think I just Sakura Tri-Builder for a Forest, and then we just use Dryad to cast Time Walk. Just because Forests are so good with Nissa and things. Please don't reanimate something scary. Okay. Grab Forest. Ooh, Nissa's very good too. So we get to go land, Dryad. Land, Time Walk. And this checks for Spell Pierce and Daze. So that way we can be pretty confident playing Nissa next turn. Heartless Act on that. Okay, that's not too bad. Because now I get to go Nissa, Linger on Daze, I guess, into Terastodon next turn. This is such a silly card. This card's unbelievably strong. Hello, would you like double mana forever? Okay, how about an army of haste, vigilance, 3/3s? You can have both. They Bone Shredder my Forest. That's okay. Attack Nissa. Sure. Windswept Heath is good. So we're going to play that. I don't even think I want to fetch. Just play Terastodon. They might concede. We'll see. I can kill their island and then Windswept Heath Forest. That seems good. Nissa makes a 3/3. We attack them for a bunch. I guess there's no reason to attack. They could just chump with Bone Shredder, but I don't like seeing them. Well, wait. Not blocking with Bone Shredder is quite strange. I have exactly lethal right now, unless they chump block Terastodon. Swing out. They can discard Shallow Grave? No, it's too late for that. Discard Ashen Rider. And Iona, okay. And Frost Titan, I guess they're just showing me their hand. Given, I guess they have to reanimate Ashen. I mean, they're dead. I'm just going to play this. Actually, trying to think what they could have. Damnation. I'm going to play around Damnation and just hold up Devoted Druid, I guess. Garbage draws. I mean, yes, you can complain about that, but you did top 2 with Preordain, and that is why Reanimator sucks, because you just have Ashen Rider, Iona, Frost Titan in your deck that you can't cast. So, I'll just say that's Reanimator. It's that's why I don't like drafting the archetype, is you just, you have all those cards that don't do anything. Meanwhile, all of my top decks are pretty good. They get Ashen Rider back, they exile Terastodon, and then die. Okay, that was a pretty sick, decisive trophy. I mean, this was one of the more streamlined decks I think I've played in a bit. It's just, I don't think I've seen a color be that open since Mono White, a week ago. But green being that open is absurd. That was beautiful. We drafted a whole deck pack 1, and then just drafted an entire easy trophy green deck in packs 2 and 3. That's the benefit of staying open. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys soon.